It's radio now.
Join again Facebook and also welcome you to yet another edition of The Invasion. Of course, and this is The Invasion. #Free Flow Fridays. That's how we do it today. In just a few minutes of our time namhlanje, we'll be bringing you our DJ esiphatheleke enye imix ya namhlanje. Kodwa ke yonke lonto leyo sizawubuya sithethe ngayo xa selifikile ixesha layo. Kodwa ke okwangoku mandikhawuleze ndikuxelele nje into yokuba namhlanje I am bringing you another one of our own, another one of the artists zethu, still upcoming. Kodwa ke ininzi kakhulu into aseyenzile up to this point. It is TempoRSA. Kodwa ke mphulaphuli, I am going to need your help in welcoming him in our studio today. Into emnandi kakhulu is that he is here live in studio. You know how much I get excited and you know how much I love this moment right here. Kodwa ke with that being said, mandikhawuleze nje ndikubulise Tempo and also ndikwamkele kwinkqubo yethu Invasion namhlanje. Hopefully you're doing well. Kodwa ke ndifuna usixelele ngokwakho into yokuba unjani namhlanje. How are you doing? How's the week been for you? And just take us through your emotions for the week. Ukuzothi ka ngalimina namhlanje. How are you?
I'm happy, I'm excited, super excited, happy to be here. #Free Flow Friday.
Yes.
Super excited to be a part of the invasion, you know?
Yeah.
Big moment for the culture. I'm happy. It's been a great week, busy week.
Yeah.
You know,
true.
a lot of emotions, you know. I've got a lot planned, I've got a lot I want to talk about. It's been one of those weeks where rest is it's a luxury at this point. So,
Ndiyavumelana nawe kakhulu, but also ulapha namhlanje. Kodwa ke into zokuqala is that you are TempoRSA. Some people want to know, what is your name before being TempoRSA?
TempoRSA, the man. Gama ndimthuma ungo. Ngizothi nyelenzi maphango.
Ow.
That's me. You know, in the flesh, in law.
Usukaphi?
Voilà.
Oh, P.
Yeah, as in Shalapio.
Yeah, like usukaphi? Where's your background? Ukhulele phi mhlambe manditsho?
Up and down, back and forth, you know. A couple of years at Kapa, a couple of years at Bai, but Sazala Apa.
Okay.
Left here, came back Silapo.
Okay, we're here.
That's what I can say. Yeah.
Lovely. Got again. Now that you're here, Tempo Tuma, quickly take us through your musical journey, your career up to this point. How did it all start? We want to hear all about it. And also, how did you realize that you have the potential to be an artist? And I just want you to first take us through zonke zando. What were the initial influences when you have the potential to be the artist you namhlanje?
Yeah, my story is a long one and I'm always happy to tell it, yo. So growing up, I just grew up so in the house, all you ever hear is music. It's not just a Sunday thing, it's throughout the week. We're taking random trips to nowhere, driving nowhere slowly, loud. So I was just heavily influenced by my parents and their love for music. And in growing up, I delved it to the point where I was just listening to my own types of music now. Yeah. I found myself getting more attracted to hip hop, culture, I say America. So started doing my own little homeworks instead of listening at school. I'll go to school and write little raps in the back of the class. I was just that guy, man. Like for me, the beginning was I used to take lyrics of my band, these Tibanis and these mix and then rap. So it wasn't original, but it was original.
Yeah.
So my story is just when I was young, this is all I've ever cared about. Instead of studying for school, I was writing raps. Instead of going to play cricket, I was writing raps. Instead of
doing whatever other people were doing,
I was writing raps, just trying to figure out how I can.
So also, because you said you're from East London, you were born here, influences from other places, was visitor from back in the days, but would you say East London has some kind of influence to your career?
For sure, because Mtulawam is about my life, and East London is my life.
Is your life.
I've spent a lot of years here, I've experienced a lot of things here. So it's unavoidable. I'm heavily influenced by East London. I've got 043 tatted on my arm, like I'm an 043 rep. You know? Okay. I love this place. This is home. Sometimes you gotta escape home to get things done. Home's always gonna be home. So
yeah, home is home.
Very influential to me. I believe in ripping East London to the max. I love the city. I love everything about it, man. I just wish there was more of an entertainment culture, but I love everything about the city. It's influenced me to be the man I am.
True.
You know?
I get it. But also because you said you've been doing rap all your life. I mean, abanye abantwana were out there playing soccer, abanye besenza whatever they were doing, but wena ubusendlini okanye wherever you were, ubhala umculo wakho. What else do you do? Or let me put it like this, what else do you wish to do maybe in the near future besides being an artist?
Like for fun or for like...
Anything, it doesn't matter.
I see myself exploring into fashion.
Okay.
You know, as a kid, not as Zobanyan, like not kind of Zoba. Like, yeah, I don't know what happened, but I still put together clothes pretty nice and decent. I like to think. But I used to draw in by them. This is Zobin, but they have designs and everything. So I like to venture into fashion. I love playing basketball. So I do that just for fun, I guess. But things I really want to pursue and have a career in: music, fashion, it's food as well. I want to have like little restaurant branches. Restaurant club vibe, because I love cooking on my little spare time. The least rapid thing I do, but I do it.
That's nice. That's nice. That's beautiful. But also, you describe yourself as an anti-social socialite, but also you're an artist. How does this affect your music? And when you like go out there being an anti-socialite, how does it affect your music? And also having to perform for a bigger audience, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I am. That's like the best words to describe me. I'd like to be. I'm an anti-social socialite. Like when it comes to Mtulo, that's my job. So I push into a different mode.
Okay.
And the personality is there, but I'm anti-social. Like what I said earlier. Other kids wanted to go to group, writing raps. Oh man, Tempo, let's make this. Let's do this. I'll see what happens. Write a rap, go to the studio, record a song. So it affects me personally in my life because it's like I don't really have friends like that.
Okay.
But it helps me as well in a way where people, when they do see me, they're excited to see me. So it helps the persona of TempoRSA. It's like I'm rare in a way. So it hinders my real life because it's like, damn, when done their feelings, I'm going to go. It's like, who do I talk to? I don't really have nobody. Shout out to Young ADM. But it's like I don't have friends like that. I don't have people to rely on like that. That's the only issue. But when it comes to rapper mode now, TempoRSA is a performer. I have no problems interacting with anyone. I'd say I'm a people's person. Once it's cool, Mark, let's go home. It's like, let me get my space. Let's miss each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say then you use your platform as an artist to maybe note down your feelings zakho and whatever you're going through at that particular moment? And also, with that being said, take us through your creative moments. What's there in your music? What are people taking from your music? And also, what goes through in your mind during your creative process?
Yeah, I've got ADHD, so you're gonna have to bear with me here.
It's all right.
I express myself through my music. So if I feel good, you're gonna hear it like direct. You don't have to figure it out about what's this. I literally say it direct, but this is how it is. This is how I feel. But I do it in a way where people can dance to my pain. You know?
Yeah.
I express myself. When I'm happy, you will hear it. When I'm sad, you will hear it. When I'm going whatever, you will feel and hear the music. That's another thing I feel sets me apart from people. Is like you can feel my music. And the second part of that question, what was that? And then
take us through your creative process.
Creative process. So I don't really feel like I have a creative process. For me, the best music comes when something's just happened.
Okay.
So I'm at this interview on this radio station right now. Feel great. If I was to hop into the studio right now, I'd make a song about how I had such a great interview, great energy. I had fun. That's how I make. That's my creative process, my life.
Okay.
So the experiences, even in my music, when you listen to my music, you hear, hey, did he have a great
TMI.
Like people do get a little uncomfortable with my music.
Yeah.
I don't talk to people. I don't have friends, so I don't talk to people. So I have to express myself in some other way. Otherwise, things are not going to be okay for me in my head, you know?
I understand.
Yeah, like my life experiences, and you hear it. Like I'll tell you the story, the way it happened. Okay, from my perspective, because I'm not going to act like my way is how it happened. There's always two parts to every story.
Yeah.
3 sides, 4 sides, whatever. But I tell you how I felt in the moment, how I perceived the moment, and how I handled the moment. You hear about my parents, you hear about my love life, you hear about chasing the dream, you hear about maybe when I was struggling at school, you hear about what I go through. So my creative process is experiencing my life.
Talking about your struggles back in the days at school, take us through some of the challenges that you had to face. Maybe some you were able to overcome, and maybe some you're still working on them. But also, let us hear what were some of the challenges you had growing up, specifically in the music industry, and also trying to find your way within your career.
This is a perfect question. This is the only question I've ever prepared for in my life. I've just been waiting for someone to ask me this question. Like, at school, as cool as it looks now or whatever, and people say what they say now, at school, when you're in uniform and you're that guy that's trying to rap, like it's like, yeah,
yeah.
So it was like, and then like this is what I wanted to get to. I was in grade 3. It's that thing where you write about the role models, and then you stand in front of the class, you present. I was being honest. So about Zalbabo, Tempo, Eminem. I got the lecture of my life. She's busy telling me, you look up to, this is my teacher. You look up to drug addicts. No, these rappers are not good influences. So like, there was always the stigma around being the rapper, you know? So again, now I'm that guy. It's like, you guys want me to hang out with you, but you guys want to make fun of my little raps when I'm in class. It's like, yeah, you guys go about your way after school. I'll go about my way. So it hindered me. It made me not want to perform great at school because it's like, when I go to school, I want to go make music and rap and perform. You guys want me to go open an NS textbook. And now I'm in NS and I just don't want to do it. And I've already been demotivated by the teachers. And it's not like I can cope via my peers because my peers are also kind of in on it. So it's just like, I don't want to be at school. So grades obviously do what they're going to do. It's going to reflect on how you perform. I didn't perform great. I only started picking up my act towards like high school, like grade 10 even, I would say. Like, so it did affect me. It did. But it was like, at the end of the day, I always knew, man, like, that's just, it's written in stone for me. That's just the only thing I have to do. The only thing I want to do, I care to do.
If it was like that at school, let's take it home. I mean, you're here, you're telling your parents this is what you want to do, and your parents can see that you're trying so hard to like pursue this career as an artist, as a rapper. And Shami, I'm assuming you even had pictures up your wall, says as rappers. How did they receive it? And also, in response to what you want to do?
The one thing I'm grateful for is I've always had like supportive parents, like super supportive parents. Of course, I had like super strict parents at the same time, but my parents never like tried to dim my light or step on our dream. My brother and I, like, they always encouraged it, but they always made sure we did what we had to do at school or tried to. Like they were on our behinds, making sure we do the homework. Even if my marks weren't looking like that.
Yeah.
They were doing what they had to do as parents, and they did support the dream, and they would encourage. But the older I got, the more I realized is like, I'm grateful for my parents. So what I'm about to say, please don't like misunderstand it. But the older I got, the more I realized about Ayman. It's like they were supporting the dream to make me comply with what they want me to do.
Okay. Yeah.
And like the older I am, the less like not that I expect them to do anything for me either, but it's like my own thing at this point. It's no longer that thing of but it was like, here I got finesse, because even like getting things like equipment and stuff, they were down to send us to studio stuff, and it's like, yo, can we get an equipment for ourselves? Because it's gonna save us money. Of course, it's gonna be a big spend now, but it's gonna cut down on a lot of things. It's gonna cut down on us even leaving this. It's gonna be beneficial. Like, can if man is marks and then so
Cyborg
and okay. They never dimmed the light, but it's like, you know, they were parents. They were scared. They know what they know about the hip hop. They say they never dim the light, but they'll throw their comments. But I care about the hip hop bias and see. Yeah, can this one into the same Hollywood so they never dim my light at all. They've always encouraged me and supported me, but they were parents.
I mean, you had notable collaborations with the likes of Casper Vest and others. Take us through that. It's there. Is it not?
Mentioning Casper that he's seen.
Okay. Okay. But also, because I see the numbers, right? How's everyone receiving your music now? How's everyone reflecting to you as an artist personally and as an artist career-wise?
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
The numbers are there. The numbers are there. Like I don't want to sound like I'm gonna. I like the numbers. I'm not the type of guy that I don't even post when I reach certain goals and stuff. For me, it's about getting my story out. But the numbers are there. I'm grateful the numbers are there because that's just that reassurance. Because we get in our heads as creatives, but am I even doing enough?
Yeah.
Like, is this the quality people care to see? Is it? But the numbers show me, but I'm onto something, man. The fact that this many people are tuning in, the reception is great. Every video, every project, like every freestyle, any loose video that we just dropped,
yeah,
the reception is great, the engagement is great, people receive it. But what are we talking about? That's the ADHD.
How's everyone receiving your music?
Everyone's receiving it, especially at home these days. Like, not to toot my own horn. Now I toot my own horn.
Yeah.
But like it's hard to just walk outside these days, especially in my neighborhood. Like my brother and I, we can't be. Always gonna be someone recognizing you, someone thinks something about the music. So it's like,
oh, you're there already. I mean, isn't it exciting?
It is exciting, but okay, now I'm gonna get real. When I'm in my area, I'm not gonna always look fly. Like I'm running errands and stuff. Now someone's running into me in the class,
and they want to take a picture.
Like, you're trying to talk to me, take pictures, you're recognizing me. Like, yo, let me go here real quick.
Yeah.
Catch me another day. It's cool. Like I did another interview in Tanzania recently. I thought this guy was busy trolling. Like I thought he was making fun of me. He's busy pointing at me and talking. I'm like, yo, who's that? Talking to his friends. Guy comes up to me, oh, terrible. I'm like, yo, this is a real man. Like it's hard to walk around everywhere. Like especially in East London. East London, but we can't just walk around. People are seeing it.
People see you.
People are seeing it.
No, that's beautiful. That's but also since I've mentioned Kespen Vest and he's recognizing you now, is he someone that you'd maybe love to work with in the near future? And also, ngeziphi ezinye artists that you think you'd like work best with?
Casper's cool. Casper's a goat. I don't know. I don't really have anything I really want to do with Casper right now.
Okay.
Right now, though, I definitely need something with Nasty C. That's definitely like the number one hip hop guy you gotta touch in with in South Africa. I can't mention people I've done stuff with. You're saying people I want to work with.
Also, take us through. Who have you worked with?
I mean, my favorite person to work with is my brother. Let's say that.
Yeah.
All right. I've done a couple features for a couple guys. Couple guys hold their songs. They want to put it out on albums and stuff. So I don't even want to ruin that for them. Some people just have songs just chilling in the vault. Some big names that I'll be thinking to myself, like, can I just have the song, bro? Like,
give it to me.
Give it to me, bro. Let me just have the song, bro. But like, I don't want to ruin that for them. Definitely. I don't know what the plan is.
Yeah.
But features have been done. I did my thing on all the features. Oh yeah, let me get this list out. In South Africa, I'm gonna do South Africa. That's what I care about right now. Nasty C, I have to have a song with him. I definitely need to have a song with Aries where we just like this rapping. It doesn't even have to come out that one. Let's just rap. Me and Aries just rap. I would love to have a song with Kindly Nash right now. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's upcoming. He's not upcoming. He's got a block now. He's got the biggest song in
He's doing something.
Yeah. Just 3. Kindly Nash, Nasty, Reese. I need to have a song with Pretty Ugly.
Okay.
That's an OG that's held his ground till now. Like that guy. That guy tells a story. That's the type of music I make. Like that guy will tell you a story and you will feel like you're right there with him. And that's how I feel about my music. I've been told when you listen to my music, sometimes I'm talking to you specifically. Lost artists that I need to work with. Yeah, I don't know, Number 5. I need a Blackie feature. You just.
I love Blackie. I love Blackie.
Yeah.
So if they are listening, here's your guy talking to you.
Call me.
Yeah, let's get things done. But also, since you have such a huge following and in listenership, viewership, and I mean, you said it yourself, numbers don't lie. What strategies do you use to maintain this balance? And also, you yourself, you're experiencing some of the challenges. How do you maintain and manage to keep the spirit afloat? Because when you go out there, people need to see the same vibe that you put on in your music. How do you then maintain everything?
Let me answer the last part first.
Okay.
I don't worry about like keeping a vibe because like I know I said earlier the TempoRSA persona, but for me it's like when I hear people say now I'm turning into Sasha Fierce, you know, Beyonce, for example. I'd be like, no, man, I don't even let people call me Puma. Like, you know my mom, you know my dad. Call me Tempo, right? TempoRSA, RSA, Republic. Like, I don't worry about having to remember to act a certain way or keep up a certain, because I'm just being myself. Even in the music, I'm just being myself. And with like retention of like the emotion, I'm not the best person to give advice, because it's like I said, I'm like an antisocial socialite, so I'm like a little bit of an anomaly. I'm not great with regularly posting.
Okay.
That's why I feel like people be missing me. That's why people tune into me. But I'd say you have to keep your face seen, man. Stay on Instagram, stay on TikTok, stay on YouTube. Make sure people see your face regularly, so people can get comfortable with your face. And then you have to have good stuff, good movies, good music, good pictures, good drawings. Whatever it is you want to do, just make sure they see your face a lot, though. Make sure they see your face on every app. Just be consistent in whatever content you do, even if you think that it's not growing. What is the word for it? Even if like the consistency is not leading to growth, in fact, it looks like it's going down. Just stay consistent, because it's gonna pop. You never know who's gonna see you. You never know whose platform is gonna land up on. The 4th video is not gonna be the biggest one. The 10th video is not gonna be the biggest one. 20th video is not gonna be the biggest one. But you have to just keep going, and something's gonna happen.
Definitely.
Especially if the quality of whatever it is you're doing is good.
That's good. No, ndiyakuva mna. And umuntu omameleyo ngoku, and even someone who's going to be listening at a later stage, uzokuva naye and actually understand what you are telling us right now. But also, you here now, definitely you have goals for the future. Take us through that. Do you have any projects that you're currently working on? Do you have any projects that you maybe will be giving us in the near future? What's happening and what is going to be happening in the future for you?
Blueprint coming soon.
All right, we see that.
November 7th. Get the album, man. Get the album.
Yeah.
Blueprint, November 7th. I'm super excited. The Blueprint, the album I'm dropping. Again, telling you my stories, my life. Last recap of the last couple months, things that are happening in the last couple months. Just my feet, man. Me finding my feet musically, me expressing myself to the best of my abilities, variety. It's not one sound. It's not just the hip hop. It's not, it's a whole bunch of experimentation, but it's not experimentation because I feel like I've mastered all my sound. Yeah. But that's me, my peak work. I'm excited for you guys to hear it. I need everyone to get it, pre-save it, stream it when it comes out November 7th. It's just me being as honest as I can be. And also, I've been waiting to announce this. I've been quiet the whole week. Everybody's been wanting to know. I couldn't bring the posters and the flyers, and my brother had to step out. But we've got this little event happening. December 7th. I want everyone to listen to me right now.
What's happening? Yeah.
Every event I've ever been a part of, any gig I've ever been a part of, respect to that, but that is not this. I need everyone to come out in numbers, show love, follow the Instagram account. Really, it's a vibe. It's Resist the Temptation. That's my brother and I. It's a big party. It's a musical, cultural event. Everything's going to be there. Tattoo stations, selling merch, selling fashion. We got fashion designer Bruce coming in to put up their stalls. It's going to be a great experience. We're performing. We're going to bring out a big act, mainstream. You said something about him being your favorite rapper, but I'm not going to say his name. We're bringing him out.
If you were listening,
but we bring him out. It's going to be the biggest event. You do not want to miss it. December 7th, Thornwood. You know what I mean? Really, it's a vibe. Real listening party. My brother and I, young Adian and I, we come together. We made this happen. It's the biggest thing we've ever put our hands on. So we need you guys to show love. 043. All we do is show love. Just show us some love. Pull up to the event. Stream my album November 7th.
Well, I'm happy, and if you're happy too, definitely be on the lookout and get whatever you need to get to see yourself there. But also, tell us, and maybe would love to be one of your supporters and stream your music. Where do we go? Where do we stream your music? And also, you personally, where do we find you on socials?
TempoRSA everywhere. Everywhere you need me, I'm there. TempoRSA. There's not one of many. There's not one of any. It's the only one. Biggest one, the originator of it all. Mr. I Make Music, not Cloud. You know what I mean? TempoRSA _ on Instagram. But everywhere you need me, YouTube, Spotify, Facebook. Facebook might be my real name.
Okay.
Okay. Facebook, but TempoRSA on Facebook as well. Everywhere you need me. Twitter, LinkedIn, if you want to give me a job, TempoRSA. Yeah. Instagram, TempoRSA_.
There you have it ke mphulaphuli kakhulukazi ke kwela cala lethu la kwa-Facebook manikubelele kakhulu uba ukhona ngeli xesha uhleli nathi. And also speaking of which ukhona ke naye uZipho Zihle kwela cala kwa-Facebook nomxolisi uJesu Jejane ukhona naye kwela cala usibukele ngeli xesha. Thank you so much for joining us today. Ukhumbule ke behleli naye uChuma kodwa ke akalifuni elo gama ufuna uTempo-RSA. So ke nam ke I have to abide by the rules. Uhleli naye uTempo-RSA ngeli xesha kodwa ke noko sesibukuyivala ke mphulaphuli uba ubuhleli nathi mandikubulele kakhulu ngokusikhetha. Ukhumbule ke into ukubana izawuhlala ikhona kwela cala lethu la kwa-Facebook. In case you have just joined us, awuphoswanga nayenye into, this will be available on our Facebook at Keith Ngesi Radio. With that being said, ukhumbule ke mphulaphuli sizawuhlala sonke kude kuyobetha laa ntsimbi ka-3 o'clock. And also esesondele ngokusondela kwela xesha lethu lika-2 o'clock nalapho uyaziyo ke into yokubana sizawube sisamkela uDJ wethu for today, bringing us yet another Friday mix. Ithi into yokuba ke loo nto kusezawuba mnandi kube njeya. You definitely do not want to miss that out. Bhuti mandikubulele kakhulu also for joining us ngalimina namhlanje, and definitely we wish you all the best kakhulukazi with your upcoming event on the 7th of December. Ndiyafuna ukutsho noko ndinethemba into yokubana people will be there in numbers. People are going to go out in numbers. I mean, it's December, it's festive season. People want to be out there, enjoy the beautiful weather and definitely the beautiful music. Abantu be-fashion, hayibo, abazoniphoxa tu. Khumbule ke mphulaphuli, you also have our hashtag weekend gig guide coming right up. You definitely do not want to miss that out. Khumbule ke sikhona nakwela cala ka WhatsApp at 0661372723.